Hey there, this is Martin from Zadas Gaming and back again with another Hustle Castle video. So in this video, I wanted to focus on the gem workshop and basically just have a quick guide on how to use the gem workshop for any of those that are new to Throne Room 8. So this is going to be quite an expensive one for me in diamonds because I don't have any gold. So I'm going to be using a few of the diamonds to get gold so that I can show you exactly how it all works. So let's begin. Let's go to the gem workshop. And with the gem workshop, it's probably one of the most complicated rooms that we'll get up to Throne Room 8. Because there's so many options, you know, a lot of the rooms, they've got one function and it's as simple as that. Whereas with the gem workshop, there's 3 different options. So you've got inlay, upgrade and recycling. And even these have got different tabs and whatnot. So at first impressions, it could be quite confusing. And that's why I wanted just to do this quick video just to run through this all. So we'll start off at recycling and we'll work our way along this way just because this is the last bit we'll do with the inlaying. So if we hit recycling, and this is basically where you are going to recycle different material. So you have shards, gems, and scrolls. And the point of recycling is to get dust. And we use dust for actually leveling up our gems. So as you can see, if I click that once, one of these common shards, light blue shards, will give us 15 of the light blue dust. And it takes 5 minutes for it to recycle and it will cost us 100 gold. So as an example, I will get rid of that, and as you can see, we can put in one of these and that will cost us 300,000 gold, but it'll get us 65 of these, and it will take 12 hours to do. So I won't do that just now because that's quite expensive. And as you can see, they obviously get cheaper the more you do, so I'll just do this one. So that'll take an hour and a half, and we'll just hit recycle. And you can speed it up, but don't do that. You can do. The good thing about recycling is even though that's going to take an hour and a half, we can still do other things as well. So we're not restricted in that respect. Like I said, you can recycle shards. You can do the same with gems. So if there's a specific gem you don't want, so for example, this one's one of the common ones. So I might want to recycle that. And with gems, you don't have to wait any time at all. So if you're really desperate for dust, then you can do that quite quickly. Never, ever recycle the legendaries or the epic gems. I would never recycle these. Even if you feel like you'll never use them, always have them. Don't recycle those. If you go and recycle any, I would always stick to these light blue ones, the green ones, and at a push at the blue ones, but I don't even think I'd do the blue ones, to be honest. And then again with scrolls, these I'd probably recycle the light blue ones and maybe the green ones, and you get quite a lot of dust for these. But scrolls, I would prefer to not recycle those, and I'll explain why we need scrolls shortly. So that's recycling. Pretty simple. Next, we'll go on to upgrading. So upgrading is where we actually level up gems, and there are 2 options here. So you can level up and you can also merge. And what we want to do is we want to be building our reserve of gems. You know, we want to be getting legendary gems, epic gems, and they legendary particularly can be quite hard to get, you know, lower TRs to TR8. So what you're going to want to do is level these up. So if you leveled up 2 epic gems to the max level. Once they're max level, you can then merge them together to produce a legendary. So 2 of the light blues become greens, 2 of the greens become dark blues, 2 of the dark blues become epic, and then 2 of the epics become legendary. Obviously, they get more and more expensive as you go through. So if we were to do that as an example, so we'll go for damage, and we'll just see how expensive this is going to be. So we can level that up. That pops it in there. And then we assign dust to level that up. So we can put that in, and as you can see, this goes up and the price goes up as well. And a really good thing is you can actually click this and that will add the maximum dust required. And as you can see, that's going to cost us 6 million gold. And I can't even have 6 million gold in there. I can do this one, so I might just do that so we can see it as an example. So as we can see, that's going straight up to level 30. Happy days. So now we have a max level gem there, which is level 30. And we'll do that one more time. So I'll do that with this one, level that up, put the full amount of dust in there. And then again, we will enhance and we'll pay in diamonds just so we can get that done. And that will level that up as well. And obviously when you're doing this without diamonds and without spending a ridiculous amount of diamonds, it will take longer, as you use the dust or gather the dust and as you get your gold reserves up. I've noticed as soon as going into TR8, my gold has literally been non-existent. So there we have, we've got 2 max level purples, and then we want to go to merge them. So if we go merge, and then we will add one in there, and then add the other one in there. So that will put these 2 together. And as you can see, a chance of success is 50%, and that's not what we want at all. And we can increase this percentage by adding a scroll. And at the moment, I only have the 15% and the 30%. So I could use a 30%, and that will basically put that from 50% chance of success to 80% chance of success, which is good. I probably don't want to risk that with the amount of gold that I've just spent and the amount of diamonds that I've just used to do that. So I'm going to just go for a purple scroll here and just pay the 100 diamonds just for this example. And that will give me an extra 50% chance. There's no point going for the legendary scroll because there's already a 50% chance of success. So I might as well just add another 50% chance of success for 100%. You don't need 120% of success. So I will purchase that. And as you can see, now we've got 100% success rate. And you get these scrolls from Gem Bay and chests, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure which ones. And then we merge. And as you can see, again, 4 million, really expensive. Obviously, this is for a legendary, so I'll show you the price difference in a moment. So I'll just merge those. And again, we'll spend that. And there we have our legendary gem. And you can obviously increase the level of this as well. That's a nice trophy. Thank you. Now, and of course, it's taken me out of the gem workshop. Right. Yeah, let's go back in. So upgrade. So as you can see, if we were to level up the green gem, for instance, to turn it into a dark blue, it's only 300,000. So it is cheaper. It's still a lot of gold. You would probably more likely find the darker blue gems in gem bay and other chests and whatnot. So I would probably focus on leveling up your blue gems into purple gems, and then your purple gems into legendary orange gems. As you can see, they obviously get more expensive the more dust you add, and obviously even all of this dust is not enough to get that to max level, and it's really expensive. But we don't really need to worry about that too much right now. So that is leveling up the gems and merging them. Once we have the gems, we then want to inlay them. And inlaying them is basically when we attach them to a piece of equipment that we've got, whether it's weapon, armor, or jewelry, and get that stat bonus. So one thing I'm going to use soon is this bow. So I'm going to select that bow and click use. And then here we can assign the actual gems. So we can do this again, which will add in the best gems that we've got. But I don't necessarily want to do that because that's going to really increase the power of that fighter, and I don't necessarily want to do that. So I'm going to remove them by clicking that, and I'm just going to add in the damage gems. So I'm going to inlay that one and inlay that one, and as you can see, that costs 1,000 gold. And you really want to think about what you are inlaying into what, because it does cost to remove. So I'm just going to pay these now and get that paid. So they are now inlaid, and you can remove them, but that does cost diamonds. Depending on the level of them, depends on how many diamonds it costs. It's only a small amount of diamonds. You would easily make these diamonds on your daily quests. So it's not a massive amount, but you don't want to be doing it all of the time. So now we have 2 gems attached to this bow, which has added an extra 1,000, my maths is terrible, 1,166 to the damage, which is happy days. So now if we go and have a look at that bow, once it loads, it's a little bit of lag, we can see that that is now 3,711, which before it was 2,000 and something. So that is the gem workshop in a nutshell, really. Have a play, you know, it's really easy. Get recycling some of your shards, your gems. Again, recycle gems that you are not going to use, you know, the lower ones, these ones. Whenever I'm going to inlay gems, I'm not ever going to inlay these ones. It's probably doubtful that I would ever inlay the green ones as well. I would probably inlay some epic these ones, the rare ones. But I'm going to even try not to inlay them. I'm going to focus on epic and legendary, just because of the cost of inlaying and whatnot, and the result, and you know what you get out of it. So if I can focus on epic and legendary, I'm going to. What is good as well is that if you want to upgrade a gem, you don't have to take the gem out of the equipment to level it up. You can level it up from within the equipment. So you can just click on it there and level up, and you can do it straight from within the equipment that it's attached to. So you don't have to take it off that equipment for the 10 diamonds, level it up, and then inlay it again. So that saves a lot of messing about. So yeah, that's the gem workshop. Hopefully you found this quick video tutorial informative. Please do like the video if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. The more subscribers I get, hopefully we can start getting some giveaways and whatnot, like I've said before. So that's definitely something that I want to be able to do so I can give back to you guys. Thank you very much for supporting the videos and the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.